What's up, everybody, and welcome back. I am Almorin from B.Ed.1A. I'm very excited today because we were going to tackle about the human rights in science, technology, and development with our guest, Miss Ednalyn Cortes. How are you, ma'am?
Go. I'm perfectly fine.
It's an honor for me that you accept my invitation to be part of our show.
Go. It's an honor for me too.
Okay, there's a lot of people confused about their human rights, but as of now, we're just chill out and relax. In the meantime, it is important to us to know some information regarding this particular topic. So, are you ready, ma'am?
Yes, I am.
Then let's get started. So the first question is, why is it important to centralize human rights in science, technology, and development?
And even with their limitations, human rights are central to discussions on how science, technology, and development can promote human well-being. Human rights are also right to sustainability, serving to protect the poor and vulnerable from the exercise of market-driven science and technology.
Oh, I see. It's good to hear. Then, why should import human rights? Because it plays vital role in our country, right?
Yes, of course.
So the next question is, the article asserts that there is no universally accepted definition of human rights-based approach to science and technology. Why do you think so?
Actually, a human rights-based approach to science and ensure inclusive access to the benefits of science and advancement, foster the place of women and science, and guide the establishment of science policies and ethical issues in science innovations and technology.
Next question is, not everyone agrees that in the human rights-based approach to science and technology. Why do you think so?
Because without the human rights approach to science and technology and development is an even distribution of goods from several natural resources and tangible resources such as human dignity and autonomy will only grow exercise resulting and further environmental degradation and above all the heightened.
Okay, so the next question is, give at least two concrete examples of how a human rights-based approach to science and technology leads to a good policy making and approach to development.
Okay, here are some examples. First is global compliances based on international and regional treaties. For the second is human rights-based programming on the part of donors and governments.
For the last question, in your opinion, in the time of COVID-19 pandemic, do you think a human rights-based approach to science and technology is being implemented? Why or why not?
For me, my answer is no, because there are many violations of the human rights during the COVID-19 pandemic, including censorship, discriminating, arbitrary detention, and xenophobia were reported from different parts of the world. Amnesty International has responded that human rights violations handler rather than facilitate response to public health emergency and undercut their efficiencies. The WHO, which is World Health Organization, has stated that stay-at-home response for showing the pandemic must not be mandated at the expenses of human rights.
Thank you so much for your presence and time, and also for the knowledge that you give us by this day. We learn different and we gather new information about the human rights. Thank you so much, Miss Ednalyn.
Welcome and thank you so much too.
As of now, we probably observe and notice the opinions of our guest. She says that the human rights in science, technology, and development is very important because it provides or promotes well-being by the help of new technology and science and dignity. It's all for today. Thank you so much for listening our station. I hope you learned a lot that you can use it and everything you need. Again, my name is May Almorin, and this is our presentation in our 5.1 podcast. Thank you so much and God bless. Hello everyone, here we go again, Ms. May Almorin together with our guest, Ms. Cortes Ednalyn, and this is the B.Ed. 1A presentation. It is very nice day to see you again, ma'am.
Oh, thank you, me too.
So we will start the most awaited questions and answers. Are you ready?
Yes, I am. I was nervous but excited at the same time.
Oh, I see. So this is the first question, ma'am. When you read Mukherjee's article, what is the document all about?
When I started reading the article 1, I have noticed that the document is all about the science, technology, and society. It has different kinds of Republic Act that is important to us to know as a student.
Okay, so in your own opinion, what section or article of the document focuses on science, technology, and human rights?
Well, it is very sense that the Universal Declaration of Bioethics and Human Rights as of 2005 is the one who focuses on science, technology, and human rights.
Thank you for that excellent answer, Ms. Cortes. For the last question, how does the document ensure that human rights are being protected in the context of science and technology?
The document ensures that human rights are being protected in the context of science and technology because these rights include the freedom to associate with others in their profession, to conduct research, to access and communicate scientific information to more within and outside their country, and cooperate internationally.
So, as we have noticed, our guest says that everyone has the right freely to participate in the cultural life of the community, to enjoy the arts, and to share in scientific advancements and its beliefs. So, that's all for the topic about the article of Mukherjee. So let's proceed to the T5.3 podcast with the topic of humans and robots. So the first question is, what dilemmas are posed by robotics?
A robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. A robot must obey the orders given it by human beings except where such orders will conflict with the first law, and a robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict.
Very well said, Ms. Cortes. Next question is, using a human rights-based approach to science and technology, how can we solve these problems or issues?
Through science and technology, we have solved many of humanity's problems, including hunger, at least in the Western world, with farming technologies and curing diseases through medical technologies.
Okay, so as Miss Edeline Cortes answered our preferred questions, she says that we can protect our human rights in the face of technological advancements, and ethical dilemmas have empowered us to protect human rights by sharing our views with a larger audience. We can protect our rights by being aware of the best security places and practicing them. So let's go back to our next topic, which is the human technology and the internet. The first question is, what dilemmas are posed by technology?
As dilemma's responses, there can be no doubt that it presents contemporary society with a number of immediate problems.
The third question is, do you agree with the contents of Car's article? Why or why not?
Yes, I agree, because Carr adds his own information to gain a trust with his reader.
For the last question, what specific dilemma does Car's article present? How can we solve these problems?
He said that some are concerned regarding robots that can show and perceive emotion, which might make us feel more machine. Like this implies that the benefits of scientific advancements should be shared openly, free from restrictions by social groups, corporate entities, or states.
This end. So that's all for today, ma'am. This is Rhea May Almorin.
And this is Cortes.
Thank you and God bless.